Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of the foundation find. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ultra Latent Velvet. Before I begin to apply, let me give you some details about the foundation, and if you're not interested in the details, you could skip right ahead to the application part. I'll put a timestamp on when the application starts. This is what the bottle looks like, and came in this regular Chanel packaging, the black and the gold. And this is the packaging, and it's called Ultra Latent Velvet, and it has a SPF of 15. It also has a velvet matte finish, and it's the regular 1 ounce that most foundations come in. I like the packaging. It's like, I don't know whether to call it a plastic. It's not really plastic packaging, but it's not breakable, and it's very compact, and it's very travel friendly. Reading the description, the product details, it's a long-wearing sheer to medium coverage foundation that glides onto skin with a velvet smooth matte finish and ultra lightweight texture for a natural looking result. Presented in a travel-friendly black pack with a matte cap. So what it does, it says the oil-free formula features perfect skin affinity complex to help provide lasting, comfortable wear, while perfect light control complex with 2 types of semi-transparent powders helps blur pores and imperfections for a smooth, soft focus effect. I picked up 2 of them. I picked up BD 121 and BD 91. And the BD 121 is actually the darkest shade. In Europe, they actually do have darker shades. I don't know why we don't have it in America, that the darker shades. For some reason, we don't have all the shades here in America. I don't know why. But in Europe, they do have darker shades after the BD 121. I bought 2 shades, so I'm going to just swatch those 2 shades. I already put my primer and my moisturizer. I look a little bit ashy because I used the Hourglass primer, and it has that purple effect. So I've used that, and I used the Milk Hydro Grape. It says to shake. Keep shaking until the ball inside stops. I don't know whether you can hear it. Oh yeah, it has stopped. That's interesting. Shake until the ball inside stops, then you can apply it. And I'm just gonna swatch on the right side of my face. Oh, let me put my hair back. So I'm just gonna swatch a little on the right side of my face. And this is BD 121, and I'm gonna wait a little to see whether it oxidizes. I'm gonna put 91. I don't know, this is 91, and the other one is 121. As you can see, there is a huge jump between these 2. This is 91, and the next one is 121. There should be a couple of colors in between. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use 91 and see how that works out. And if I need to, I'll add the 121 to it. I'll be using the BH Cosmetics brush number 5. It's very soft, and it does well with liquid. It's like a stippling brush. One drop. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit light, but let's see how that works out. Okay. This is what it looks like, one application. It's actually okay. I thought it was going to be too light. It's not really ashy. It looks better than I thought it would look. So that's BD91. I put one and then I added a little half so that I could put it on places that I do have hyperpigmentation. It does say sheer to medium coverage. I tried to build it up a little, but I can still see my hyperpigmentation. So I would have to use probably, again, a corrector to be able to use this because it says it's not full coverage. For the color, I think it's okay. It's not as bad as I thought it's going to be. Let me come closer so you can see what it looks like. So let me go put on the rest of my makeup, just a little touch up, and then I'll be back. The time right now is 3:06, and of course I'll be giving an 8-hour wear test. And I'll be right back. Here's the final look. I didn't do much. I did put bronzer right here, and that's about it. I tried not to disturb the foundation. I also put concealer under my eyes and down here, and then I powdered it. So that's about all I did, and I'll come closer and I'll be back in the next 3 or 4 hours to show you how the foundation is faring. I'm not powdering because I want to see how it will fare without the powder and a setting spray. So that's why I didn't powder. So I'll see you in a few hours. And it's time for the midday check-in to see how the foundation is faring. The time right now is 7:31. So that's a little bit, we started at 3, and that's a little bit after 4 hours. And this is how the foundation is faring. The finish still remains the same, but I'm gonna come closer so you can take a look. And this is how it looks. There's one thing I'm noticing, that it looks like the foundation is beginning to settle a little bit into my pores. If you can see it right here, it's settling a little bit into my pores. The oils are out, but it's not that much. The oils are not too much at the center of my face, being that I didn't powder my face. So I'll give you a look again. I don't know whether you can see how it's settling into my pores. However, also, I did notice while I was looking, I noticed that that I had some rashes right here on my face. I don't know if it's because of the foundation refuse that I've been doing, and I don't know which one caused the rashes. So, but I see it there, so I'm just gonna ignore those. That's probably why it's not smooth right around here. Okay. And I'll check it again at about 8 hours and see you in a few hours. For the final check-in, the time right now is 11:28, just a little bit over 8 hours, and this is what the foundation looks like right now. I don't expect anything else. The foundation is falling right off my nose and my T-zone, which I guess I expected. It says it's a velvet matte finish. It is a velvet matte finish, and I forgot to say something when I was checking in. I did put in BD121, and it did a good job of covering the birthmark on right here on my chin. So it does have some coverage, as it says. So for the ranking, I think the color match is really very good. Middle of my face, the 91, but the BD121 I could use right here and around my mouth where I have, and my forehead where I have the hyperpigmentation. But all in all, BD91 is the shade for me. In terms of a shade, it's almost a 3, between 2.5 and 3. I'll give it a 3. Shade range, I give it a 2. Actually, I give it a 1. And the reason why I'm giving it a 1 is not because it only has 15 shades. It's the fact that there are so many more shades, but here in America, for some reason, none of the stores want to carry the darker shades for this particular foundation. As per the coverage, it never said it was a full coverage. It said light to medium coverage. So I give it a 3 because it is light to medium coverage. So it actually did what it said it would. The finish is a velvet matte finish, and that's what I got, a velvet matte finish. But it did say it was for all skin types. This didn't last up to 4 hours. So for that, for the longevity, I'll give it a 2. About the 4-hour mark is where most of the foundations, where the oil starts coming out from my face, so I'll give it a 2. So all in all, it did do well. And that will be it for this foundation. And thank you for watching and sticking till the end. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, kindly click the subscribe button. And if this video was helpful and you did enjoy it, kindly give it a thumbs up and share as well. And leave a comment down below on any foundations you would like for me to try. Also, it's a series, so I do have a playlist down below, and I'll link all the other ones that you might have missed, videos that you might have missed in this series, or all my other videos that you might have missed. And thank you for staying, and I do appreciate your support, and kisses.